Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming in from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Talking metals, let's talk about gold. Gets above 1,200, not by much, 1,290 cents near the close, up about 0.5%. First time it's been up above 1,200 since August 15th, which was the day that it closed below. It started above 1,200 and then closed below, finally getting back above today. Not a very impressive run, up 3 sessions in a row now, and if this week finished up, it would only be the first up week in the last 4 and the third of the last 11 weeks that would be up. So again, the bear market's still firmly entrenched, even though we've got a little 3-day run here. All metals were higher today. The entire metals quadrant went up with the, as I mentioned, gold up 0.5%, silver up a little over 0.5%. Copper up again another percent, so that's a pretty strong rebound for copper, showing signs of life. Palladium up. The entire metals complex was higher, showing signs of a little bit better optimism for the geopolitical global growth story, which has been suffering lately. Global growth has been seen as in pretty perilous territory, but the metals rally is a good sign for that overall, clearly showing some optimism for the U.S.-China trade talks going in toward the end of August. And then the dollar slide has also been a help. Dollar continues lower as the December rate hike probability continues to fall. It hasn't fallen by much on a percentage basis, only about 68% down to close to 66%, a little bit less than that, 65.7 rounding up. But it has fallen now for about the last 10 days or so. And given that it's only at that 65, 66% level, it's important to note that it is falling. You've got the September rate hike still well above 97% probability. That's essentially locked in. But recently, some Fed speakers, specifically Raphael Bostic, have mentioned that they would not vote for a flattening yield curve a little bit steeper today. But overall, the yield curve is still flatter than it was at the beginning of August, and those Bostic comments have affected this particular part of the curve. And then President Trump really getting on Jay Powell, the Fed chairman, about not being the easy money or the low rate chairman that he thought he was getting. I don't think Jay Powell will succumb to that, but it is helping the dollar to slide a little bit and helping the gold to get above that $1,200 price level. This is Bob Iaccino talking gold futures from the CME Group trading floor here in Chicago.